What's up guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you guys how I turned this $500 car that I got from the auction into thousands of dollars of profit. Here we go. This is a 2015 Chevy Traverse LT. It's the fully loaded package. Yeah, it looks pretty nice from the outside, but not as nice as I want it to. But let's go on the inside and give you a little tour. This car is immaculate, guys. The previous owner took very good care of it. It has no marks, a little bit of stains on the seat, but those can come off with easy a toothbrush and some soap. But yeah, this looks great on the inside. Look at that door. How nice does that look? The back seats are super clean. The rear, all the way in the back, the third row seats are even cleaner. But it did come with this TV screen behind both seats. They all work. It comes with rear AC as well. Everything is working great. But let me tell you why I got this car for 500 in 1 second. As soon as we get inside, I want to show you guys how this car starts, how it sounds really quickly. And while we're there, we're going to test out the AC and the radio. So let's start up this puppy. Listen to her purr. This thing is super smooth and super clean. The AC blows ice cold. It didn't before. I actually filled it up with that Freon right there. Yeah, so basically when I got the car, the Freon wasn't filled in, so I filled it in with this Freon here, and now it blows super ice cold. The radio even works great. Let me show you guys. Listen to that. So we're gonna go ahead and give you a little demo. But yeah, the radio works great. It's actually fully touchscreen and everything with GPS and navigation. It's a fully loaded potato, guys. So yeah, this is a pretty good deal. But as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna show you guys on the outside on why this vehicle was only $500. It has a few blemishes right on this left side. Let me show you. Let's start with the tires. So these tires are completely bald. They should at least have a little bit of tread right here, just like that, so that it could be drivable and be actually safe and pass inspection. It's the same all around. All four tires are bald. And right here on the left side, it has this right turn signal, which is kind of protruding, and it wiggles a little bit. It blinks a little bit funny, but we're going to go ahead and pop that guy back in, make it look good enough to pass inspection. We want it to look just like this guy. We're going to go ahead and try to make it look just as good as that. We're going to go ahead and pop the hood for you guys and show you guys the engine. The engine is great, but this thing has transmission issues. It's a 3.6 VVT direct injection V6, so it's one of the reliable ones. So we're gonna head straight to the tire shop and get new tires. So we got new tires here. You guys are not gonna believe the deal that we got. We got $250 worth of all four tires. So basically we got all four tires for $250, and these are Michelin tires. So we got some of the best tires on the market for only 250 bucks from my local tire shop. These are used, not new, but we got all four tires for only $250. As soon as we go inside of the vehicle, I'm going to show you guys that we did still have the TPMS sign on, which is not a big deal. It just means the TPMS sensors are not working, which isn't a big deal. I forgot to mention that this has double sunroofs. So that's going to make it 100% more easy to sell the vehicle. We're going to have a lot of customers that are very interested in this. They're going to look at it and they're going to love it. So yeah, it just makes the value of the car go up even more. Let me go on this test drive with you guys real quick to show you guys exactly what's going on with the transmission, so you guys understand and be on the same page as me. I took it on a test drive. It's having transmission shudder, as well as it jerks when going from second to third gear. I spoke to my mechanic, and he said that it would be a torque converter. I'm not a big mechanic myself. I only change brakes and minor things like that, so I hired him to replace the torque converter for me. He did it for $1,000. So yeah, let me show you exactly what it did. So when we put it in reverse, you can see that jerk. We're gonna do it one more time right here. We're gonna put it in reverse. Did you see that? You can see the little jerk it does. It's pretty substantial, but we ended up paying our mechanic to do it for us. He ended up replacing the transmission torque converter for us. That thing cost us $150 from our local auto parts store. We replaced it, and now the car should be good to go. So we're gonna go ahead and take it on a test drive with you guys and show you guys exactly how it fixed it. So let's go. So as soon as we're gonna start this puppy up, it's gonna purr once again for us. Let me put the key in. Wow, starts up first try. This car is amazing for only $500 plus $1,000 transmission. Let me show you this. So it's in reverse right now. We're gonna go ahead and put it in neutral, put it in drive, put it back in neutral, and then back in reverse. Look, no jerk whatsoever. So here's our little simple road test. The car runs and drives great. This thing is a beauty. For only $1,500 plus 250 for the tires, we're gonna go ahead and include $50 for our gas, another $100 for transmission fluid, and let's just say $50 for our time. And that went ahead and changed this car back to new. So yeah, the car runs and drives great. This is our little road test to show you that the car is great. And wow, guys, this car is a beauty. So yeah, I think it's time for us to go ahead and put an air freshener in here and make it ready for our online posting. So everybody, get off your little TikToks and start posting this car on Facebook. So I went ahead and posted this for $6,500 on Facebook Marketplace, and I immediately had someone say, "Can I come take a look at it?" I said, "Yeah, sure." He said, "What time works for you?" I said, "Anytime after 12." He said, "Okay, let me go ahead and talk to my wife real quick to see what time works for us." I said, "Sounds good." He said 1:10. I said, "That's fine." He said he'll be there at 1:15. Alright guys, so now that we know what time he's coming, we also know that we have a red flag. He's bringing his wife. So now we know that this car is also going to need his wife's approval. So let's try to please the ladies. So we're going to go ahead and run really quickly to my local car wash to give this car a clean. Alright guys, we're back and this car looks so good after a quick car wash. Just an $8 car wash at my local car wash, and this car looks immaculate. The tires are a little dirty, but that just happened because of the road. While we were on the way, we ended up grabbing an inspection as well. The inspection did pass, so that is good to know. $18.50 for the inspection. If you guys get an inspection, that will go a long way. Even if you're selling cars on the street, not just as a dealer, getting inspection will always help you out. It'll just make the customer even more confident in your vehicle. It'll make you sound confident when you mention that as a bullet point, that this vehicle did pass inspection and it is road ready. So yeah, let's go ahead and meet the customer. The customer ended up showing up. He said 6,500 was a bit too much for the car since it did have 156,000 miles. He negotiated to 6,000, and I said yes. So we made ourselves $6,000 revenue. Out the door, we're going to go ahead and do the calculations. But before we do that, congratulations everyone. You sold your first car. So this is how you do it, guys. It's very simple. And now let's get to the calculations to see how much we made. Alright guys, so this is our simple T-chart here. We're going to go ahead and track our investments. So starting off with the car, we got that for $500. And then right after that, we ran to the tire shop and put in 4 used tires for $250. From there, we went to Costco, put in $50 gas. So we're going to go ahead and calculate that as well. After gas, I contacted my mechanic. He told me it was a torque converter. So we bought the torque converter for $150. And then from there, he came over on the weekend and installed it for us for $1,000. We're gonna go ahead and add an $8 for the car wash, and I believe that should be it. And plus $100 for transmission fluid. So altogether, that should equal up to $2,058. And we ended up selling the vehicle for $6,000 even, and that makes us a grand total of $3,942. Wow, guys, that was definitely a payday. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video and found it informative. If you guys did, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, share the video, as well as comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.